Hey Lenormand friends, it's Lisa Young Sutton with another quick and fun video for you today. Now, I'd like to show you a fast and easy timing spread. And I just did this yesterday, so I thought, wow, this would make a great video. I had a lovely young woman come to me yesterday for a reading. She's currently in a dissatisfying relationship and was wondering if there's really someone out there for her who she's more in alignment with. She's been in many relationships and she just, you know, they're all okay, but she just doesn't feel that anyone, you know, completely clicks with her and they don't really get her. That, you know what I mean? You guys know what I'm talking about. Okay, so we asked a couple different questions and laid a couple box spreads that showed that she was indeed heading for Mr. Right, or more specifically, he was heading for her. So logically, her next question was when. Now, one of the cards that appeared in both spreads was the Rider. So I chose this for my focus card. And, excuse me, what I wanted to do was charge it. So to charge it, I pulled it out and I handed it to her. And I asked her to look at it and imagine it was her knight riding to find her. So if you're performing this for yourself, of course, do the same thing. But if you're performing a distance reading, you can do this yourself in the seeker's name, okay? The seeker is the client. I know that it's like all of a sudden now, I used to call it the querent, then it was the client, now it's the seeker. And that's, oh, I love that word because they're seeking an answer. I call them all seekers now. Anyway, it feels so right. Okay, so what you do is you hand it, like I said, you hand it to your client or pull it out yourself and you know, put your energy in it, right? And stare at it and imagine that this is the card. I mean, well, not imagine, but this is the card that you're putting your energy into, right? This is the card you're focusing on. Then you slip it back into the deck. Just stick it in there, right? Say this is a full deck, right? I'm not going to lose it though. Okay? And then you shuffle, 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 shuffle. And the whole time you're shuffling, right? You are telling the universe that your seeker wants to know when, in the current dimension of Earth time, she can expect Mr. Right to come into her life. Okay? At the same time you're, you know, while you're still shuffling, you're also setting your intention to draw the two cards behind and the two cards in front of the charged card. Okay? Now I want to show you quickly that if your charged card, say your charged card was the Garden, right? Well, you only have one card on this side, right? I know I showed this in another video. You have two on this side, you only have one on this side. Well, what's the continuation of that? Right? What's the continuation? What would be the next card? This one. Okay? So that's where you pull that from. All right? That's how you would do that. Okay. Anyway, this is what she got. She appeared in the spread and also the heart. Okay? Remember, the Rider is the pre-selected card. So it's just a place setting. We're not actually reading it. Except for the directionality of any other cards in relation to it, which we have here. Okay? So she and the heart both touched the focus card, right? But she's got her back to both of them. She could have landed over here and the heart there, and the reading would have been a little different. But here, she's got her back to them. So, what's she facing? The birds. She's too distracted. This is the card of distraction, okay? She's too distracted by her everyday life right now and is continuously talking and thinking about her dissatisfaction with relationships. This is what she's giving her energy to. I reminded her that what she puts her focus on is what she gives her energy to, and in essence, she's energizing that. So she's energizing her frustration at the lack of Mr. Right, thereby attracting more Mr. Wrongs. Okay? That's what she's been doing her entire adult life, she says. Okay. That's Law of Attraction 101, right? She also has her back to the heart and book combination. Okay? And that, when I see heart near book, that tells me that there are secrets she's holding in her heart that she needs to deal with. There's missing information regarding her heart that she needs to address before the path is clear for the new one to enter her life. Okay? Now, for specific timing, we have 2 cards of spring. Heart and birds are both spring cards. For specific timing, I look for correlations. The fact that I have 2 spring cards, even if I had like 1 winter card, which I don't, but just say I did, but I had 2 spring cards, well then spring would win, right? Maybe closer to winter, but spring would be it, okay? So the final card, however, is the book, which tells me whenever the book lands in a timing spread, that tells me that the timing is unknown at this time. Okay, but we got a big story here, all right? So I told her that once she opens her heart chakra, finding love and joy in her current life, and even more importantly, finding love for herself and satisfaction with herself, that's when Mr. Right will get the green light. It will be spring, but which spring will be up to her. Now, for more information on timing, look right in my book, The Petite Lenormand Oracle, a comprehensive manual for the 21st century card reader by Lisa Young Sutton. That's me. Okay, I have an entire chapter on Lenormand timing. And more importantly, what I wanted to show you is I have a full section on timing assignments. And this is where, like if you look up birds here, there's birds. It's morning, a time of year when birds migrate, spring or fall. Here it's spring, okay? So that's where the spring came from, and there's a lot more on timing in there, okay? So thanks so much for watching, and as always, give this video a like and hit that subscribe button. Ooh, and before I forget, the deck I just used was Anna K. Lenormand, okay? Now go play with your cards. Bye, everybody.